Hey, boys and girls, Bucky's down at the crock pot. He's trying out a new routine. Let's go and see how it turns out.
So this thing about dating is not working out great at all. I mean, like, for example, the other night I meet this gal named Wendy. 2 nights later, we just got through the first date, and she's on the Okra show. I mean, I put it on just looking for something to see, and there's this gal, the same gal I was out with a couple of nights before, and she's complaining to Okra, and now I put the pieces together. You know, this guy, Peter, Pan, the one that's been in the news lately, this big celebrity, he's got that band, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, the guy that just got the Disney deal, got a couple of movies, got a TV show in the works. He never told me about this. This guy, Peter, dumped her. And then the whole story starts to unfold. Okra's interviewing her, and she says, yeah, she was home one night, and the parents had gone out, and she's there with her brothers, and they left a dog to babysit. Now, that's a red flag right there. Thank goodness I found this out on television. This gal was brought up by a dog when the parents weren't around. So I'm trying to cut her some slack, but I want you to look at this from my perspective, folks. I mean, according to her, this guy sneaks through her bedroom window saying he's looking for his shadow. Yeah, can you believe this? And she falls for it. And according to her, she finds the shadow and sews it back on his feet. But that's not where it ends, folk. It gets better. Then he tells her, wow, you're just the gal I've been looking for. And so he convinces her and her 2 brothers to follow him to this place called Neverland. All right, that would have been a clue right there. But it gets better. Now she says, how are we going to get there? And he tells her, we're going to fly. And then she says, fly? He says, yeah, I got some pixie dust. It'll get us there. Wendy, right there, you had to start the whole thing and said, you've never known like a cousin or a friend who's been on pixie dust? So anyway, they fly there, and they get to this place, Neverland. And what it means is you're never going to grow up. Right there, Wendy, stop right there. I mean, a guy that's never going to grow up, I mean, is this a good prospect? So how do you think this is going to work over the long run, Wendy? And then when she gets there, she finds out that there's another female involved in this, a gal named Tinkerbell, who's a little bit jealous. And he's using her to get the pixie dust. So do you see any character flaws here, Wendy, or is this bouncing off you like flubber? And then so you find out it's not so fun because you're hanging around the house cooking, cleaning, and sewing while he's running off fighting pirates with your brothers. And so he dumps you. Well, Wendy, I'm sorry you couldn't see all the red flags. I guess that happens when you're raised by a dog. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time, but I got a couple of more damsels to tell you about, so come back next week. Thanks a lot.